Let's go. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Forced to take a off day, forced to take a recovery day today. You know what it was, man. My stomach past 2 days just has been bothering me, and tried to run on it, and it just wasn't where I attempted, but to no avail. I couldn't get it going today. So it happens, and I'm sure tomorrow, so I take today off. Sure tomorrow I'll be ready to go, ready to get back into it for a nice long run and then do what I got to do. It happens like that sometimes. Anyway, as far as today's Move Swiftly thought, I want to discuss the concept and the importance. I want to talk a little bit about the importance of your ethics in business, having integrity, being honest with people, and how that leads to loyal customers, how that leads to people who keep coming back for more and are coming back specifically because you did a service for them that they can't get anywhere else. All right. So yesterday, because I'm actually going to be taking a road trip to St. Croix this week, and I wanted to get some more shirts made, shirts like these made. And usually what I do is I go to Lid's locker room. Lid's locker room is known for hats, and I want to say a couple years ago they installed the service of not just selling hats, but they also you're able to stitch on whatever logo you want on a hat. So if you see a hat that you like and you want to stitch on maybe your flag, your country, or maybe some logo or whatever it is, they added that service, which is a great service, right? So usually, I did this when I first graduated college. I knew about this when I first graduated college. This is when I was working as a scout for a National Scouting Report for NSR. I would go to Lid's and I would have them, have shirts, but I would have them do the embroidery on it. It looked professional, it'd be nice and stitched up, and it looks just professional when it comes to me going out recruiting the kids and all that stuff. And that was important. Especially, when it comes to presentation, all that kind of stuff, right? So yesterday I went to get that done, and I wanted to get it done in the morning because you know how these malls can get packed this time of year. I didn't want to be waiting in a bunch of lines. I didn't want to be doing any of that kind of stuff. So I got there as soon as Lid's open. And if you guys keep up with these videos, you already know I'm an early riser. So I get there, and the only person who's there is a guy who was honest with me. He was honest with me, and he said, "Look, I can't do the clothes like that." He knows how to stitch on hats. He knows how to stitch on hats really well, but he doesn't know how to do it with the clothes very well at all. And I remember he was telling me that, look, the guy that normally does it with the clothes, which is the guy that I was hoping worked there, which is the guy who ultimately ended up doing it. He goes, "Look, that's the guy that you need to be talking to. That's the guy that will do it. So can you come back at 2:33 or whatever?" And I did. So I came back later, I dropped the shirt off, and everything got done, ran smoothly and all that kind of stuff. All right. So here's the point. Here's the point of me. This is the reason I want to break all that down for you. Number one, it takes ethics. It takes ethics, number one, to admit when you're not really good at doing something, as opposed to just taking people's money, knowing that you're not good at a service. So I commend him for that. But number two, the importance of, as a corporate, more on the macro part of it, the importance of making sure you're training every staff member to do every little thing. As myself and the gentleman who could only stitch stuff on hats, as you were talking, he started to express a lot of his frustrations with how the company doesn't teach him how to do this. The company only teaches him how to do it on hats and all that kind of stuff. And we ended up having a conversation, and it brought me to a major lesson that I want to bring to you guys is, look, as a business, you got to make sure you're constantly working in the professional development. You got to be constantly making sure people are developing professionally, because I'm telling you, this could have turned out really, really bad. That could have been the last time I ever go there if he would have decided, hey, this guy's here, he's willing to spend his money, I'm going to put some bullshit like this. This is not what I asked initially. With the guy who did the shirt yesterday is not the one who did this. They'll see how small it is. The gentleman who The gentleman who did the shirt yesterday did a whole lot bigger, a whole lot more cleaner, a lot more professional, the whole nine, all right? So keep that in mind as you're going out about running your businesses. Now you got to understand the importance of constantly helping them when it comes to their professional development, all right? Main website to check out to dive deeper into my work, makeyourmove.com. That's makeyourmove.com. One-stop shop for your teamwork and your self-development needs. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker. Checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.